All right, folks. Hey, and welcome back to Sideline Sisters. This is Michelle Bloom and my co-host.
Angela Courtney.
And as you can see, we are here to talk and discuss the Sweet 16, baby. The Sweet 16.
Oh my, oh my
The
gosh,
March
Michelle.
Madness is real. The March Madness is real.
It's real. It's
But
real.
what I can say, and I do tell folks, the women's game, the picks that you make are pretty much first rounders are true to the picks to the seeds. The higher seeds normally dominate the lower seeds in the first round, and I would say majority of the second round. It's this third round, the Sweet 16, where it gets a little tricky.
Little chicken.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
before we get started, we have to mention just a few important accolades.
Oh yeah.
First of all, first of all, y'all know Tammy Reese, right? She is
Tammy
Don's
Reese.
teammate. How about they just made her the new coach of Florida? So they're gonna be playing in the same conference. 30 years, man. 30 years. A lot of time.
Man, wow. SEC.
Yeah.
SEC is doing it. SEC. That's what I'm talking about.
Congratulations to Coach Tammy Reese.
Tammy Reese. That's it.
All right.
Sunburn, sunscreen, whatever. Because she's orange. She's Agent Orange.
Agent Orange only fits one person. And we just don't
Yeah.
like that.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
All right. And also during the game versus USC, Raven Johnson did a thing. She scored her 1,000 career points. And you know something, Michelle? I didn't know she was injured her first year at South Carolina in the second game. I didn't know that. That's how she got that extra year back. Did you know
Oh,
that?
that's why they said she's been there for 5 years.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay.
I was watching
Hmm.
some little tribute on YouTube where they talked
Mm-hmm.
about, what where everybody had a little bit to say. Joy said something. Everybody talked about
Mm-hmm.
giving and how her self-esteem was crushed a little bit when Caitlin waved her off. But
Oh yeah.
she showed Caitlin who's
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
But anyway, congratulations to Raven Johnson of South Carolina. We certainly appreciate everything you have done for the Gamecocks, and we know you're going on to either the WNBA or whatever. You're gonna do big things. So congratulations, congratulations.
Underrated player for sure.
Very,
Underrated player.
very underrated. All right, Michelle. Let's get down with the getting down.
Oh, yeah. Let's get down with the get down. Oh my gosh. Who wants
So
to
we,
start first? You want to go first?
yeah, sure. We're gonna talk about them shocker games. Can we talk about the shocker games first?
The shocker games.
Just
Okay.
gonna,
Which
gonna go like down the list, and then we can go back and talk about who picked what.
mm,
All right. Did you think that Kentucky was going to edge out West Virginia with the final score of 74-73? Did you see that game?
I saw it. I saw the last few minutes of it. I thought they were gonna go into overtime.
Girl,
Um,
that
they
game was so
squeaked it out. But guess
it was,
what?
they made
It
it.
won't be no overtime in this next game. I tell you, they gonna get a run. They face Texas.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be over.
Breaking the heart of Texas.
We're gonna say thanks for coming.
Yeah, Kenny, you had your run. And you know what? He made it to the Sweet 16. And he did not have my girl that should be available and playing this season in the WNBA. You know my girl.
Gosh, what's that
She's gonna be
chick's name?
back.
Oh, Georgia A. Moore.
A more. There you go. She's back.
A-
She's gonna be back this year, back and better than ever.
Well, I certainly hope she has a fantastic year, honey, because we done had to sit a whole year to wait to see what she gonna be bringing to the floor.
That's it.
But anyway, this next game, Alabama and Louisiana. You know I picked Alabama.
Louisville.
Did I say Louisiana? I meant
You
Louisville.
sure did. You took it down to the bayou.
Gosh.
It's time
Score.
for a vacation. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm telling you. I'm in the
This
midst
game right here.
man. I didn't even get to see the whole ending. I kind of assumed that, Alabama was going to do their thing, but Louisville surprised me. They edged it out by 1 point, beating Alabama 69.
Mm-hmm.
And then this next game, girl, what'd I tell you? Didn't I tell you Double H had to have a hell of a game for them to pull it out? Because your girl, what's her name? Cambridge had 40 points.
Jelani.
HH did the daggone thing.
We
Ripping people left and right.
Hit dog go.
Double H.
He did it. Double H. She put up the 40 piece like your girl Booker had too. So hats off to the juniors.
Yeah, you gotta give it to her. She led the way. She led the way. She was all over the place.
All over the place. Steals, what she ended up with 7 or 8 steals for the game?
I do not remember. I didn't even look. But let's talk about this next game. Ole Miss in Minnesota, Michelle. In fact, I want to share my screen and us watch like the last few seconds of this game because I was like, oh my God. You just knew it was going into overtime.
Yeah, you did.
Can I share my screen?
Share it.
All right, here we go. All right, y'all. So let's watch the last little bit of this here game.
Hart guarded by Lattimore. Peels out one way, help two, trying to get that and lead to Minnesota. 13 seconds remaining. Lattimore, beautiful drive and finish. And a timeout called by Minnesota. That stops the 7-0 run.
Battle 82.
Battle.
They started that celebration. I said, wait, we still got a lot of time. They came on that floor like they just won the championship, right?
They didn't have enough time to get off a good, decent shot. And that's the same way Kentucky game won. They told them they had to tip it in. They couldn't even catch it.
Oh, my gosh. Lord. I think it was a good enough shot. Lattimore was able to get a good look at that basket. She had a hand in her face. She usually would hit that shot. So I think if they set some better screens, a double screen or something, I think she would have got a better look.
Well, I think look more way to the WNBA. I like her. I like how she plays.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's versatile. She's a versatile player. So
okay, so this one you picked Michigan State and I picked Oklahoma. What I tell you about Beers? What I tell you about Chavez? What I say, Michelle?
I mean, they won the game. They won the game. It was a 6-point spread. It was a good game through and through.
It was a lot of.
It was that third quarter that did it for Michigan State. That did it.
Yeah, I was kind of back and forth in between that and other games.
Beers. I mean, she had 18 points and 14 boards. What can you say?
You talking about Beers? And Chavez, like, I'm gonna need you to stop coming down taking those shots.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody get a rebound. She be like, knowing that shot going in. It's going in. I'm just gonna shoot. And then the last game,
Yeah.
which was a shocker to me. Was it a shocker to you? UVA and Owl. Shocker.
Man, that was, but my hat's off. ACC is representing, I must say. ACC has 5 teams going to the Sweet 16. Can we say we hanging in there with the SEC?
We hanging in there like swimwear.
I mean, SEC, we are hanging in there. So for the ACC, you have North Carolina, you have Virginia, you have Notre Dame, you have Duke, and who was my last and 5th and final team?
Louisville.
The Ville, okay? So
Louisville.
SEC, you have South Carolina, you have Texas, you have LSU, you have Kentucky, and who am I missing? Anybody else, or they just have 4?
South Carolina, Tennessee.
No, Tennessee lost.
I mean,
to NC State.
Texas. I mean,
yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Wait a minute. UConn, Vanderbilt.
So Vandy, that's my 5th SEC team right there, Vanderbilt.
Texas and Kentucky.
I had to give it up to the hometown, North Carolina own Shay Ralph. Taking Vandy.
Doing the daggone thing.
She comes from greatness, UConn.
Let's share our
winning is in her blood.
We can see how bad we goofed. Oh gosh, let me do this. Let me go here first. Share screen. Going to the bracket. All right, Michelle. This is my. Is this the men's or the women's? Oh yeah, this is the women's. Okay, so here's where I messed up right here. But I did get credit for. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm here. My bad. There we go.
So messed up on the Syracuse and Iowa State game, y'all. I just knew they were gonna make it, but it didn't happen that way. But kudos for Syracuse. I would have wanted them because they let me go just doing my misses. And then this game right here, y'all. Ohio State and Notre Dame.
I just knew it was gonna be a closer game. I mean, Ohio State broke out with 11-0 lead.
Yeah, I only missed one in that region. Actually, 2. I missed 2. And then you had region 2, right?
I did.
I only missed 1 in the second round between Ole Miss and Minnesota. And then I only missed, so far I haven't missed any in region 3. You see that? Crystal clear. And then over in the fourth region is where I probably goofed. I didn't do the Georgia, Virginia. I gave that one to Georgia just based on it being the higher seed. And then Virginia getting past Iowa. I just didn't see that coming.
No one saw it coming.
I didn't see it coming.
No one saw that coming, but they went into 2-0. Was it 2?
2 over. It was.
So that's a testament. I know those girls were tired. They were huffing and puffing.
But you know what?
In that game.
This is gonna be the second time South Carolina matches up with Oklahoma. Will Oklahoma get a clean sweep, or will this be payback for South Carolina?
Yes, and they gonna be out for blood.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to shut Chavez down, but it's doable.
It's definitely doable, and we know who's gonna be on Chavez. I already know.
It better be Raven.
Yes, there you go. The floor general right there. The defense queen, SEC defensive player of the year. Raven.
Yep, they're gonna have to do their running game and get Beers in the foul trouble, but I think Ocott can handle her. Second time around. At least now they know what to expect. All right, Michelle, I'm done with my bracket. You gonna share yours?
I will share mine gladly. Here we go. Here we go. Share my screen. All right, here we go. Can you see my screen? Can you see my picks?
I see it now.
All right. So we got what? Region 2?
You're supposed to start in region 1.
Region 1. All right. So, like I said, I have UConn just going all the way through. They're pretty much coasting, beating folks by 40 piece, right? As expected. However, this second round of 32 against Syracuse, you guys. I mean, 98-45, coach is unhappy.
You can get that from YouTube.
Okay. But she's just unhappy, y'all. Courtney, I want to get your thoughts. Does she have a valid point? It's unfair. They keep having to face UConn right now.
I think she might have a valid point, but basically it comes down to this. You have to be prepared eventually at some point in time. There's always a 1 seed in your thing. You need that you get your wins up high enough that you don't have to face a 1 seed in the first round. But when you won the low seeds, you guaranteed to get a high seed. So it sucks
the bracket that she's gonna be in. She's gonna be forced, but it's just the fact that she's playing UConn. She said that, of course, her team did not perform well at all at their best, and it could have been intimidation coming into this game, or just kind of the fear. Oh man, we're playing UConn, so heck, I'd be scared too going in playing UConn.
I wouldn't be scared. I mean, I just prepare my girls, go out and say, listen, y'all, we have nothing to lose. We're gonna go out there.
We have nothing to lose.
We're gonna play like this is the last game ever that we're gonna play, which it might be, but still,
and we're gonna do
everything that we have to give.
Yes.
And that's all you could expect of them.
That is. All right. So this Maryland and North Carolina game, North Carolina took this game the first time that they played Maryland. So I figured, it was going to be just as competitive, but I believe they beat them the last time by 20 plus points. This game, it was a little more competitive, and I do not have the video, but I'm going to share it at some point, where Brenda Free, did you see her all up in a player's face?
Mm-hmm.
And she was telling her, what are you doing? Aluchi, Okinawa, or something like that?
Okinawa.
Aluchi Okinawa. She told her, and everybody I know could partially read what she was saying to her, and she told her, I believe in you. I need you to believe in yourself. And as soon as they came out of that huddle, that timeout, she went to the rack, scored 2 points. Sometimes that's what you need, your best cheerleader or your coach to basically jack her up, because that's what it looked like she was doing.
She was lighting fire.
He was lighting fire into her. And that's what sometimes it takes for some of your best players out there. Because like she said, I believe in you. And that's why you're on that floor playing for me today. But they come up short.
They did not shoot well at all. I mean, and their free throws, that was horrible. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, I will say, as you can see, can you still see my bracket?
I can still see your bracket.
Okay, I had Notre Dame and Ohio State, and I actually had Ohio State prevailing in this game, but Notre Dame, they showed a different side. I saw a different side of Hannah Hidalgo. We already know she's a floor general for her team, and she's going to take charge, but I actually saw like the fight and the fire in her eyes wanting to win that game.
She was everywhere. When I say she was like a thief, like a pickpocket. She was picking
everybody's pocket. Everybody's pocket. The and ones. She was dishing the ball.
But she just does what she does best. She capitalizes on their inability to make good passes, and that's what hurt them. Is just the sloppy passes.
It was.
And she
It
was
was.
like a shark in the water, waiting for some blood to hit the water so she could go get it.
And the fact that Ohio State, they came out with 11-0 lead, you did not see any type of fear, any type of, heads down or anything like that. Then it was kind of a back and forth. Notre Dame went on a run, Ohio State went on a run. It was back and forth a lot until that last 5 minutes
It was.
of the fourth quarter. And that's when Hidalgo just said, you know what? Let's go ahead and just end the night for Ohio State.
Let's finish it.
Let's finish it up. All right, so we're gonna moving on along. This is another game that I also did not pick.
That's coming up though, Michelle, between Notre Dame and Vanderbilt.
Yes, Illinois. Vandy beat Illinois. So again, like I said earlier, congratulations to Shay Ralph, who is from North Carolina.
You pick Illinois?
I'm sorry?
You pick Illinois?
I did on this game. I did. Okay, I did. Okay.
You bet against your girl.
I did. Michaela Blake's though, she still handled business. Vandy handled business to where this should definitely be a good matchup between Notre Dame and Vanderbilt. I'm excited for this match right here.
Hey, you guys versus superstar.
So, it's definitely gonna come down to the guards in this game right here.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Vandy though.
It's gonna be Vandy.
I think it's gonna be. They got better shooting guards.
Yeah. So, as you can see, yeah.
And who gonna stop Michaela Blake?
I have no idea because she can do it all. She goes to the rack. Her and Hannah Hidalgo, they the same. Hannah thinks she'll be a post player too. She'll go down there in the post.
I think Hannah is the better defensive player. Like, she's the one that's gonna clip it out of the butt. I think your girl, Michaela Blakes, is the better outside shooter.
Yes. So as we go into the Sweet 16 in this region, you got UConn and North Carolina. Woo! North Carolina's definitely got to play a better job. I think they faced UConn earlier this year. And that might have been. Yeah, that was a 25-plus game. It could be closer this time. We're going to see what Courtney and her girls do. They've been playing some very good ball. North Carolina has it. I want to say they were saying they have not lost a game since January. So they got a good thing going.
Lose a game on the 27th.
Oh, goodness gracious. So there you go. We got UConn and North Carolina, and we're going to see Notre Dame and Vanderbilt battling it out. All right.
Yeah, that's going to be a flip of the coin right there between Notre Dame and Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
It's just going to be on who, if they can shut down Hannah or at least contain her, they got a chance.
They got a chance. All right. Let's see. What other region did I have?
You had the 2 and the 4, and I had the 1 and the 3, I believe.
2 and the 4. So as you see, I didn't do too bad in my first round of Region 4. Pretty much our top seeds won. The upset. Let's see. I had Clemson, which you see that was a 4-point game, so it was very close. USC almost got a scare by Clemson right there in that first round. So they played South Carolina. Wasn't it? It was odd seeing Juju sit on the bench. At first, I didn't think she was there, but they kept looking at her, and she just looked so defeated. Like, I can't be out there to help my teammates out.
Okay, Juju. You just be ready when your number's called again next year.
That's it. Just be ready. So we knew this game again. 101. They scored over 100 points over USC. So USC will take this game between Michigan State and Oklahoma. As you see, I had Michigan State. Them 5 and 4 games and them 8 and 9s are the hardest games to pick, y'all.
Girl, you should have went with Okie.
You see how close this was. Chavez, I know, and Beers, I know. You see what I got there.
I tried to tell you.
Again, as we stated before, the South Carolina and Oklahoma, The advantage that I see Oklahoma having over South Carolina is they have Beers, but if they get Beers in foul trouble, it's over. I like seeing your girl bring the ball up the court for South Carolina. She put her in that point guard position.
Who you talking about?
Makir
Oh, okay.
Okot.
I think for one, Oklahoma is a lot longer. I mean, excuse me, South Carolina's a lot longer than Oklahoma is. They with Beers, she's gonna struggle to get up and down the court. But like you said, if they get her in early foul trouble, chances are it's probably gonna be a close game if South Carolina wins. But they should have learned, I'm sure Coach Staley has made those adjustments since the first game. And they're playing a whole lot. We're playing with more confidence, although they still lost to Tennessee twice. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
We're gonna see what happens. And again, South Carolina, that team is just meshing really well between Joyce Daniels, Tessa Johnson. You can just see the chemistry building. I've seen it over the past few games. Them just knowing when to do the pick and rolls. Joyce Edwards and Tess Johnson had that down pat.
They do.
So I'm excited to see this matchup right here because Beers is a big girl, and I just want to see who's gonna be on Beers and who's gonna stop her
on her last time.
So, we're gonna see.
But Staley has 3 girls that she can switch in and out on her, so that Okot doesn't get in the early foul trouble. But see what they need to be in her space. So when she turns, girl, I'll be flopping every time, getting me a charge.
So as you can see for my next game on this sheet, I didn't have any of these teams that's playing next. I didn't have Virginia defeating Iowa. I did not have TCU beating Washington. So I was just SOL on this bracket right here.
I just had faith in your girl at TCU, Olivia. I just had faith that she was gonna pull her team through that.
So I think this Virginia team is gonna give TCU a fit. I will say that. Just seeing the tenacity they had over Iowa, I just hope they get enough rest to bounce back. And this is a good game right here.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. But as you can see, I did fairly well on my Region 3 picks. I missed that Tennessee and NC State game. I think on this bracket I picked Tennessee to win. What? NC State won, but on my other brackets, I picked NC State to win. This is the bracket I'm showing you guys. Okay. All right. But as you can see, I pretty much have it played out pretty well right here. Region 3, and up top, I did pretty good on my Region 2. I have one miss on that Oklahoma and Princeton game right there. Oklahoma State.
I tried to tell you.
On Princeton.
I tried to tell you.
Look at that. My bracket was almost perfect on Region 2 right there.
I tried to tell you, and then you said Princeton. Yeah, right.
You know, you can't knock the Ivy Leagues. If you think about it, look at this. 68-82. You know, that's 14-point game. Just think about 6 or 7 of those points came from the free throw. So the game was actually closer than what it looks.
Okay, Michelle.
So I'm gonna stop sharing.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but as we see, one
of my games I went with who other people chose. Because you know, you can go in on ESPN, you can look at to see who which team has the most votes or the select. So I did a lot of that. But for the teams that I know, like LSU and South Carolina and UConn, Texas, all those teams, it's a given.
But let's talk about that this LSU and Duke game. Who you going with? Who you got?
Well, you know, I'm a anybody but Duke. So I like Carol, but I
I'm
think LSU.
thinking
I think
you
LSU
got
gonna run.
LSU. You think they're gonna run? You think it's gonna be a blowout?
I don't know if it'll be a blowout because Duke has very good defense. They do play very good half court defense.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's gonna be I give it a 10 to 15 point spread by the end of the game.
Well, right now it's an 8.5 point spread. LSU. 78% of the people say LSU is gonna run away with this game.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna say you're gonna have to take a nap to watch this game because they do not play until 10 o'clock on Friday. So
We know I'll be out on medical leave, so I'll be out.
take a nap. I guess it's Duke's top scorer is Toby Fournier with 17 points, Flage for LSU with 14, and then from there, you know, it's more of your guards. Fournier is also their top rebounder with 8 points. You've got Joyner with 7.5, and you've got Michaela Williams with 3 assists and Mayer with 5. So again, it's gonna come down to the guard play because
Wait.
neither team really has a true post player.
You forgetting something.
Who I mean,
For
was
Wiley,
Michaela Fulwiley? Did she play in the game? What did she do in the last game? Tell me.
I think she
I
had.
can't even remember what impact she had
Hold on. I'm about to tell you.
because it was the Flage Johnson and Michaela Williams show. I thought.
Yeah, I
What
think I don't
impact
very many points.
did she have?
But I think it's gonna be different. But you know what? I will say this before we move on to something else. Tony Foyer, I just don't see her stepping up big in big games. I don't see that a lot from her.
Mm,
So with a
yeah,
real Tony show up, what's her name? 48. What's Toby? What is her name?
Fournier, Toby Fournier.
Yes. Will the real show up? Or is she's gonna cower and be upset or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
We
I'm.
gonna
That's
see. We gonna see. Let's see. In that last game against Texas Tech, um, your girl let's see. What did she have? Malaysia. She had 2 points in that game. So,
she
like
only
I
played.
said, I don't think she did. She didn't do that much. It says she got 16 minutes in that game.
Yeah, she got 16 minutes.
16 minutes. That's a lot.
Overs.
40-minute game and you only played 16 minutes.
She got into foul trouble. She had 3 fouls in the 16 minutes that she played. She had 3 fouls. So that's
Yeah.
probably
Now, one of them I will say was very questionable, and Moki probably came off that bench. It was truly a block, a true block. And I just think it's some of the refs' calls was anticipation.
I think she just likes Jada Richard a little better she feels more confident with her than Malaysia running the point. Although, that's ultimately what she wants Malaysia to do is to play point guard. Which
I
is
agree.
thing because she needs to be able to do that going to she ain't but like 5'10", so
It's self-control.
Exactly. She
I
needs to work.
agree.
But I honestly think she should be further along than what she is now as a junior. You would think, having to had set 2 years at South Carolina, a lot of people were saying, why isn't she playing? Why is she still coming off the bench?
Right. Exactly.
So that's still an area of her game that she needs to work on. You know what? She wouldn't be playing for me if I thought she was, unpredictable. She makes me think of, you remember when we used to watch cartoons and oh gosh, not cartoons, the Muppet Show. And you remember they had that one little thing staying in the cage and they call him Wild Thing. He come out, they start drumming and he come out and do his thing and go back in the cage. You know what I'm talking about? I think his name was Animal.
It
You
was
remember that?
animal.
Yep.
They would let him out. Oh man, he was all over the place.
Thing, and he go back
Woo!
in, all out of
Like
breath.
Wild Thing or something.
Yes, that's what I think about.
Wow.
Think about her.
Maturity, mature level, maturity.
And she's a
So
junior. She's a junior. That's the thing. You are a junior.
now, when she does make these little,
Crazy shots.
360 crazy shots and they do go in, it's like, are you getting mad when they go in? Are you still saying something to her when she comes on over to the bench? Are they saying anything when they go in? Or is it only when they don't go in or when she makes that turnover?
And that's a good question. They've had conversations with Miss Kim Mulkey. I guess they're having conversations with her. I don't know. But the thing is, as long as they don't trust her to go in and do what they need her to do, she's going to sit. I mean, in those crucial moments. And of course, you're going to put your seniors in, the people who been playing for you for years, and they showed you who they are in certain moments. So, I mean, next year will be her turn because whatchamacallit will be gone. Michaela still have another year. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. And
like
I kind of
said,
her because she's a good player. It's just that if factor, the question mark.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, I'm excited to see this Michigan and Louisville game. I'm always all about my Scylla Sword. She playing with a broke nose. So,
oh yeah, I know that.
Man, it's something when you can find players that will stay with you for 4 years and not transfer. And I think that's what's been happening with Kara Lawson and her guards. None of them have transferred. So they have a good relationship. That says a lot about the coach.
You remember the one girl she had on there that played like Dennis Rodman? She just a rebounder. She got hurt. Yeah. I didn't know she was hurt.
Yeah, she's not playing.
Yeah,
and you need that person on your team too.
Yeah, I guess.
You want that Rodman. You want that Rodman.
Yeah, but she got to be able to
needs a Rodman.
I don't know. I think the team has adjusted well without her. Did what they had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it, Michelle. That's it in a nutshell.
That's all I got. I mean, like I said, we got to wait until Friday night to get our popcorn and our snacks ready for the Sweet 16 and just sit back and, enjoy.
Yeah,
get ready for Phoenix.
Yes. Oh, let me go through the matchups real quick because I do have them written down. So in Region 1, you got UConn and UNC. You got and Vanderbilt. In Region 2 in Sacramento, you got UCLA and Minnesota. And you have Duke taking on LSU. In Region 3 in Fort Worth, you have Texas taking on Kentucky. And then you have Louisville taking on Michigan. In Region 4, you have South Carolina taking on Oklahoma. And TCU, University of Virginia. Just in case you missed it.
Right. Yeah, I think that's it.
What? We'll be down to 4 teams? Wait a minute.
4 teams, yep. Sweet 16 to the Elite 8. And that's when we'll come back and talk about our Final Four, y'all. We got a good weekend ahead.
Oh, awesome.
I tell you, I get excited. The men's tournament, it's good. You have more upsets in those men's tournaments. That's why I say the women's game is true to the seed. That's pretty much who's going to win that game. But the men
is going to, it's like a flip coin.
Who going to show so different how much they play, the difference. East Coast, West Coast, the play style is just totally different.
Yeah, but you know what throws a wrench in the whole program? The transfer portal.
That portal. Ain't nothing good about a portal. Whether it's through you, a person.
You made me think about
Leaving.
that fly. The fly.
The fly. Ain't nothing good about the portal. All right, folks, that's our time.
That's
We're gonna take it on out of here.
Wait till we start the music, because once you start the music, they will be able to hear me say like, share, and subscribe. This is 3542@gmail.com. Peace.
Boom.